Well, this seems like a nice day for vlog 54. Had a nice cup of coffee with Phil this morning. I think what I'm gonna do is take my old Healthy Self podcast with Phil, my very first one that I did, and redistribute it one more time, just for fun. I'm gonna take the dogs for a walk right now. I've got a lot of things on my mind about productivity and reaching out and this whole idea about having a vlog. So I'll be processing those thoughts as I'm walking on my walk today, and probably follow up with a little bit from there. So I just got back from a walk, and I've been listening obviously to Shay Carl and Tim Ferriss, and I think what's really on my mind is like how to be more energetic and entertaining on a vlog or a video, because I mean, it's one thing to be talking about the things that I want to talk about, just for my own personal satisfaction and editing and all of that kind of stuff. But, you know, actually being entertaining with the things that you're talking about probably means a lot, like facial expressions and things like that. Like right now, like I'm not even looking at myself. I'm trying to look directly into the camera, so I can't see myself. I'm gonna have to watch it later, but it's gonna give me probably an interesting perspective on things that other people would be seeing as they're talking with me, because I think that I'm quite unaware of a lot of the things that I do and say and how I make people feel as I'm talking with them. So kind of an interesting way to analyze yourself is to just put it out there. I don't know. The question was sociologically, like, are there any problems with putting your life and yourself out on the internet? Probably, but I don't know. The only things that pop into my head now are, well, you're just narcissistic and you just want to see yourself and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm still examining those issues. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's not totally true. Maybe I'm buying into something that I don't really fully understand. But I guess time will tell. I feel like sometimes we just feel like we're old and worn out, you know? Frisbee golf is never a sport that I've played. I don't know. I've just actually never done it. So I'm listening to Tim Ferriss and Shay Carl talk about getting their starts on what they were doing. They both were super interested in radio, and they used to call in to the radio shows. And I remember in 7th grade calling into the radio show up in Chico, listening to that one, and I won a book, and I was super excited about it. And then when I lived out in Missouri, I called in and kind of made a fool of myself telling a story about my dad chasing a tire down the hill. But I said that I was going to, I said that I would move out to Missouri to, gosh, I don't even remember how I said it. Actually, I remember what I said, but I'm embarrassed to say it now because it was such a jackass thing to say. And anyway, the guy turned it back on me, but I said I was going to move out to Missouri to help the gene pool, which was just a short-sighted, idiotic thing to say. And he said, after I told my story about my dad jumping on a tire rolling down a hill, he goes, "Sounds like your gene pool needs help." It was pretty funny, but I needed to get on the radio back then. You ever been in a place where you thought you were going to be getting a check, but instead you got a bill? That's a really frustrating place to be in. Are you gonna go to the bathroom or what? Huh? Go to the bathroom. Yeah. Anyway, it's frustrating when you think you're gonna be getting one thing that would be good, and you get another thing that seems like it'd be bad. Going on another walk to deal with that. So just to expand on that idea a little bit, getting bad news or whatever, you know, sometimes getting out and walking is just a good way to clear your head, especially when you've been sitting working with numbers all day, and dealing with the frustrations of how am I going to make this work. It's nice to get out and take the doggos, you know, for a little walk. Get on out. You guys have a good time. Make you happy. That make me happy. get out of breath a little bit, forget about the troubles that you're dealing with, and get some exercise and hopefully help the mood that way. But, you know, I was gonna say that doing the vlog is actually something that makes me look forward to what I'm gonna be doing later on. Like, I'm excited to figure out the picture-in-picture and do a little editing or something like that. And so it gives me something to look forward to that I can be happy about that doesn't have to do with any of my other things. It's a hobby. Hobbies are good. Eating a late dinner tonight, but it'll be worth it. What are we having, spaghetti?
Pasta.
Some kind of pasta. That's cool. Watching a little baseball. It's a good way to finish the night. Come on, boys. Let's go.